Hello, and how's everybody doing? Today's topic is on hypocrites and alleged hypocrites. This guy here, Lenon, who one used to follow for a few years when he had his Dr. Phil type of platform, is an alleged hypocrite, if not a full hypocrite. And let me explain my reasons why. For a few years, he has done several videos on Dr. Umar Johnson, about 2 to 3 videos a week for 3 to 4 hours. This is supposed to be a family man with a wife and 5 kids. He basically swore, if not guaranteed, the school, academy, Dr. Umar Johnson is building up and trying to come in fruition was a scam, and Dr. Johnson was a scammer. He said Dr. Johnson had not purchased a building, had no keys, no plan, no donors, no physical address, which were all proven to be false. Lenon lived in a not so desirable neighborhood in California. He calls Dr. Johnson's school buildings trap houses. But according to him and his videos in the past, he lived in a trap neighborhood in California. He, by his own admissions, has not worked for several years and homeschooled his kids. He claims Dr. Johnson does not have the 6 degrees he has stated. But Lenon does not have any degrees and just now went back to college himself. Also, Dr. Johnson, or this Dr. Johnson hustle that Lenon Honor seems to be on, is the reason that most people who are not supporters of his think he is doing it for. He gets anywhere from $300 to $500 on super chats, roughly 2 to 3 times a week on 3 to 4 hour videos. Now, one has to ask himself, if you're a married man with 5 kids, how do you have the time to do such? What's the end game? What's the agenda? What's the motivation? Is Dr. Johnson doing something that you wish you were doing? Or has Dr. Johnson exceeded expectations and you think you should have been in that particular position that Dr. Johnson is in now? If you add in the AdSense on his super chats, his videos, his views, he makes roughly $5,000 to $6,000 a month from reports. This is basically a hustle. Most likely a slander hustle on Dr. Umar Johnson. It's an old saying that states, sweep before your own porch. Because if your porch or floor is not clean, then don't call somebody else's dirty. When people like Lenon, who receives Cashapp, donations, and a few GoFundMes to help him to move and to stay afloat financially with no adequate job support, then you could come to that conclusion. Now, either he's an alleged hypocrite or a full hypocrite. You could be the judge. Well, draw your own conclusions. Signing off. Have a nice day.